rate, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Then you are a global citizen. Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, voice of the voiceless.
Good afternoon. This is the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. I am Ibrahim Onigbinde. Here are the top stories. President Tinubu appoints Musa Aliyu Ahmed Arabi as ICPC NACON chairman. Ogun to create 4 additional ministries. In business, 15 million households to benefit from conditional cash transfer. On the foreign scene, hundreds killed in attack on Baptist Hospital in Gaza. In sports, England sailed Euro 2024 berth as Kane double sink Italy. Details of these are more coming up shortly. Welcome back. Now the news in detail. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of Musa Adamu Aliyu as the new chairman of Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences (ICPC), subject to Senate confirmation. In a statement on Tuesday by presidential spokesman Ajuri Ngilali, the president also appoints new management team for the anti-graft agency. The president appointed Clifford Okudiri Okparodu as the secretary to the commission. In a related development, President Tinubu has also approved the appointment of Alhaji Jalal Ahmad Arabi as the chairman and chief executive officer of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NACON) for the term of 4 years in the first instance. The House of Representatives has asked the federal government to reopen the nation's borders with Niger Republic. The lower legislative chamber specifically asked the federal government to reopen the Maigatari, Maihadua, Konghuan, and Indilal borders. The resolution was passed during the plenary session on Tuesday following the adoption of a motion sponsored by a lawmaker from Kano, Aliyu Madaki. In August, the federal government closed the nation's border with Niger Republic in compliance with the ban imposed on the country by the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS). The federal government has secured over 6 million doses of the human papillomavirus vaccine and essential supplies for the rollout of the vaccination for girls aged 9 to 14 years on October 24. The Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer of the National Primary Health Care Agency, Dr. Faisal Shoaib, disclosed these on Tuesday at a press briefing in Abuja. Dr. Faisal said the vaccine would help to prevent HPV infection and reduce the risk of cardiac cancer. The vaccination, according to Faisal, will be in 2 phases, with the first phase encompassing 16 states. Ondo State House of Assembly has agreed to suspend the ongoing impeachment process against the state deputy governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, disclosed this on Newsman on Tuesday after a 2-hour closed-door meeting at the party national secretariat at Abuja. Lawmakers in the State House of Assembly, including the state party chairman Adetimehin, were at the meeting with members of the Reconciliation Committee and the National Working Committee of the party. The State Assembly had begun an impeachment process against the deputy governor over alleged corruption. The Ogun State government is set to establish the Ministries of Mineral Resources, Information Communication Technology (ICT) and Digital Economic and Energy. Governor Dapo Abiodun disclosed these during a meeting with permanent secretaries held at the executive chambers of the governor's office, Okemoso, Abeokuta. The governor also disclosed that the Ministry of Youth would be separated from the Ministry of Sport in preparation for the setting up of Ogun State Sports Commission. He noted that the establishment of the new ministry would avail its administration the opportunity to focus more on the development of the critical sectors. Governor Abiodun noted that the prospect of Ogun becoming an oil-producing state during his tenure is higher, adding that attention is also being paid to electricity generation following the on building of the sector. Meanwhile, the Ogun State governor on Tuesday declared its readiness to take over the construction of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway from the federal government and transform it into world-class carriageway. The road, which runs through Lagos and Ogun State, has been in a deplorable condition for years, resulting in untold hardship for motorists, especially citizens of Ogun State. Minister of Work David Umahi on Monday announced the federal government decision giving approval to the state government to reconstruct the road. Speaking on the development, the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Ade Akisoya, said the state is going to work with the Federal Ministry of Works to make the criteria of the federal government on the road. Akisoya explained that the reconstruction of the road will be done under the public-private partnership with other infrastructure such as trailer park put in place. You are listening to the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Still to come, business, foreign and sports. Welcome back to the rest of the news. In business and economy news, 15 million households across Nigeria will benefit from the relaunched conditional cash transfer by the federal government. This comes as President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday relaunched the program, now tagged as Renewed Hope Conditional Cash Transfer. The event, which coincided with the World Poverty Eradication Day, was held at the Press Gallery of the State House in Abuja. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, represented the President at the event. Speaking on the theme, Decent Work and Social Protection, putting dignity in practice for all, President Tinubu said his administration would lead from the front in ensuring that all Nigerians have opportunities for dignified work and sustained social protection. Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Betta Hedu, said the first phase of the payment had already begun. The minister also disclosed that in no distant time another scheme will be launched code-named Iyaloja Fund, which will provide soft loan for 50,000 naira to support petty traders. On the foreign scene, flooding after heavy rain in eastern Ghana has forced nearly 26,000 people to leave their homes. The National Disaster Management Organization said on Tuesday that most of the affected people have been moved to a safe haven. According to the organization, crops have been destroyed and schools shut after two hydroelectric dams overflowed at Okonsugbo and Bong. No death has been reported. Hundreds of the people have reportedly been killed in an attack on Al-Ali Baptist Hospital located in Gaza Strip. Thousands of displaced Palestinian civilians are said to be seeking medical treatment and shelter from attack at the hospital. According to the Palestinian ministry, the attack was carried out by Israeli airstrike on Tuesday. But spokesman of the Israeli Defense Force, Daniel Agari, said the forces did not have any knowledge regarding what happened at the Al-Ali Baptist Hospital. The Prime Minister of Belgium and Sweden will take part in the ceremony on Brussels on Wednesday to honor the two Swedish football fans killed in a terror attack. Belgian Prime Minister Alexander De Croo stated this in a spot on X, formerly Twitter, and on Tuesday. Two Swedish football fans were shot dead. A taxi driver was wounded just before the start of a Belgium-Sweden international football match in Brazil on Monday evening. The suspected attacker, a 45-year-old Tunisian living illegally in Belgium, was shot and killed by Belgian police early on Tuesday after an overnight manhunt. In the world of sports, Gareth Southgate's side came from a goal down to beat Italy 3-1 on Tuesday and secure the place in Euro 2024 in Germany with 2 games to spare. England are unbeaten so far in the qualifier after 6 games with 5 wins and a draw. Hurricanes scored in each half of the match with another strike from Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford. To end the world news, a quick recap of the major stories. President Tinubu appointed Musa Aliyu Ahmad Arabi as ICPC national chairman. Ogun to create 4 additional ministers. In business, 15 million households to benefit from conditional cash transfer. On the foreign scene, hundreds killed in attack on Baptist Hospital in Gaza. In the world of sport, we told you England sealed Euro 2024 berth as Kane double Saint Italy. The news was edited and produced by Abidat Tawheed. For more news and updates, you can follow us on our social media. On Facebook, www.facebook.com/Al-IyamoyeTV and radio. On X platform at Al-Iyamoye_TV and on Instagram at Al-IyamoyeTV, Al-IyamoyeTV. You can also stream live by logging to our website at www.al-iyamoyeTV.radio.com. Thank you for listening to Al-IyamoyeTV and radio. I am Ibrahim. Onigbinde. Good afternoon.